Hey guys, Ellie here. As you can see, the pond is coming along pretty nicely, but that's not what today's video is going to be about. Today's video is going to be about that big mound of dirt you see over there. It's more specifically called a berm, and it's going to serve a very, very important purpose for us. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, a little bit of background. All of this land that you see surrounding us, as far as you can see in every direction, it's our property. It's what we call Morrow Hill because obviously it's where our family, the Morrows, live. But this land, this property right here that I'm walking on is actually the highest elevation on the entire hill. I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, aka my dad's property is actually the single highest point on the entire hill. Now during a flood, obviously it's important for a farmer to be able to release his animals and let them run free, because animals are instinctive to where they won't just sit there and if water's rising around them just drown. They're going to obviously try to flee and run to the high ground. But unfortunately during Hurricane Harvey, our problem was there simply wasn't enough of it. There simply wasn't enough high ground. It's actually really sad. Most of you know the story by now that Imogene, Meg, and Patty were the only 3 survivors of our dozens of animals at that time. And all the animals that were passed away were found along this fence line right here, almost seemingly in a line. So I'm guessing this must have been the absolute high ground, this spot right here. But if I was an animal and you go to the highest point and the water's still rising, then I mean, you're basically helpless. There's nothing you can really do. It's actually really sad to think about. I don't even want to think about it. But okay, anyways, that right there, the berm, is what we think will be the solution to our problems if it ever floods here again. Man, guys, this area looks so different. I went to my mom's about a week ago and it looked just the way that it always did. And then I come back to this yesterday. So quite the drastic change. But anyways, this right here is the berm that I speak of. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the top of it to basically give a perspective and show you how much higher above the previous elevation that we are. So as you can see, I'm standing up here and we're like at least 10 feet above the previous ground level. So this is more than enough height to keep the littles safe from any potential flood waters in the future. If there is another flood, we're gonna open that gate right there. They'll all come running out and then they're gonna find this spot. It hasn't been fully landscaped yet, as you can see, but you can tell the basic purpose that it serves. So we're very confident that this right here will work very well and it'll keep our animals safe if there ever is another flood. So you might be wondering now, well, what about the bigs? This is only in the front pasture for the littles. Well, we thought of that. Let me show you what's up over there. All right, guys, so I don't know if y'all have seen this yet, but this right here is a different pond that we've dug in the back closer to the bigs pasture. This one isn't as deep. It's only probably about 10 feet or so. And right now I'm standing on top of the berm that we built for this pond. This berm will only be about 4 feet or so above the ground when it's all said and done, but it doesn't have to be as high because obviously the bigs have way longer legs than the littles, so they don't need as much height. And long story short, if there is another flood, the plan is to open the gate right there, let the donkeys, let the cows, let the horses, let the bigs come up here and just chill while the waters rise and then hopefully subside relatively quickly. So that's our plan and we feel very confident about it going forward if there happens to be another flood. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see. Hope you have a great day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.